This video is an overview of the course materials that we will be using. That includes Blackboard, which I know that you are familiar with, and MindTap, which you may or may not have used in the past. So to start, when we access our course in Blackboard, we will be on this course information page. It's kind of our course homepage. This is where you'll find just the core information regarding the course, our syllabus, and our class schedule, guidelines, and how to register for MindTap, the link to the MindTap Access, a position paper that we are going to utilize throughout the course, and then these instructional videos. In addition to this course information page, which can be navigated to at any point by using this left-hand toolbar, I want you to also take note of this course material link. So in this link will be any additional videos, notes, lectures, readings, anything else that I might assign with the course that just might be supplemental to what is in MindTap. MindTap is generated, and sometimes I prefer to add additional things that I think are relevant, and so therefore I've put them into Blackboard. So I always recommend opening up this folder for each week and reviewing. The one thing that I've noticed from looking at it from your student view is that it's relatively tedious to click through each page. So feel free to use these links on the side that bring you right to the page of what's needed. So each chapter, each week that we're working on will include an overview of just what the expectations are for this week. Might include some specific readings in addition to what's in the textbook or what's on MindTap. And then it will have these links, the study tools, the readings, and the graded assignments, which will link back to MindTap and are the similar folders that you will actually see in MindTap. And I'll navigate to MindTap in just a couple minutes. The additional piece here is if there are graded assignments above and beyond what is available in MindTap, or if an assignment is in MindTap but you have to turn it in Blackboard, this is where you're going to find it. So again, you can launch the activities or MindTap through any of these links. And you see here, this is where I've added the case study information and where you will upload your work. For this week that just started on Monday, on the 15th, we can see part 2 is right here. I'll probably pull that out and make that a separate folder just to be a little bit more easily accessible. But along the same lines, in part 2, there's an additional assignment, this journal article quiz that, again, is mentioned in MindTap, but you will complete through Blackboard. So this is what you'll see if you click on that. When I navigate back to that page. So in addition to supplemental readings, there's also this folder of supplemental material that might have videos. In the first week, I've uploaded those athletes plate references for that case study, the supplemental material chapter in part 2. That's just some additional videos and just additional info for you to review. So make sure you take your time to do that for each chapter. And I would actually recommend just reviewing what is in these folders quickly before you go into the MindTap info, just so that you know exactly what's expected. To discuss additional resources, we can see in this toolbar on the left, there's the course announcements link, the course Q&A link, the course tools, the position paper, which I've also uploaded here. And to navigate back to our homepage, hit that course information link, and we're going to go right into MindTap. So if you click that MindTap link, it'll tell us that we're leaving Blackboard, which is fine. And the first time that you log in, or if you haven't signed in or put your access code, this is the screen that you'll see. And you can choose to pay online for the access code. If you've already purchased one, you can submit it here. Or you can say, I'll pay later, continue to my course. And that temporary access will expire on the 22nd. So make sure that you have purchased your access code prior to that point, or your access will be suspended and you won't see all the information and have access to the book and the readings. So we're going to say continue to my course, in which you've probably become familiar with. MindTap will pop up in just a minute. I have a very fast computer, as you all can see. So the points I want to make in MindTap are, we can use this screen to see a couple different views. The first view is for the week that we're currently in, what is actually due. So there's these 4 assignments here, the quiz, Debunk the Junk, the Global Nutrition Quiz, a post-learning assessment, and then the quiz that is in Blackboard. So if I click on this, it's a document that I've uploaded talking about the quiz and the expectations, but you have to actually take the quiz and insert your answers in Blackboard. So here's all your questions. There's the article so you can get prepared, but you have to, again, answer those questions in Blackboard where I've already showed you. The second view of what's expected and the readings and what you need to do for the week is this unit view. And here you're going to see those folders, the study tools. For each chapter, it'd be super similar about the pre-learning assessment, the media, the summary, the flashcards. It'll be our readings, and again, that was for the first part last week, and the assignments for last week. There will be readings for this week, graded assignments for this week. And again, you can see that there's just the readings for the book in here. Any additional readings I've mentioned would be in Blackboard. The additional tools that I would like to show you over on this toolbar, I definitely encourage you to click through these and see if there's any that are relevant to you or helpful for you. Your full book is this blue book icon down here. So this is where you can flip through the pages and go to the chapters. Whereas if you're clicking on these sections to read, it just gives you this section and then you have to close out of it or navigate back. So if you want just kind of the full book and seamless reading, that's a tab you can use, or the icon you can use. This next tool down here, Study Hub, this is where any notes that I've highlighted or made are available. So you can create your own study guide if you'd like, that's one option. And then notes that I've made, so I made 24 notes in this chapter 1, this is where you can see them. So again, either things I've highlighted as being important or additional comments that I've made. And you can also bookmark anything that you want to go back and study later or anything that's relevant to you. So this is a great tool as well. The read speaker here, you can have MindTap read anything verbally or out loud to you that you need. There is links to the OneDrive, links to Google Drive, a notebook feature, the Diet and Wellness Plus, which is an app through MindTap that we may use later in this course, and then flashcards, which I'm trying to incorporate within your chapters, but if you want to access those, they are there. I hope overall this video gave you a better understanding of how this course is organized and what to expect. After seeing it from the student view in Blackboard, I'm going to click back to that, I might rearrange this course material tab a little bit in here. to separate them out into weeks. Maybe that might not be as confusing or cluttered. So I might make that adjustment. And if you have any other suggestions or questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can post them in this course Q&A, in which we've already got some things included. And you might have noticed that if I receive an email from you that I think is relevant to the class, I will post some of these questions in here also. So you can see what's posted, you can see my answers, and hopefully that will be helpful for you.